Music City. News 2 Weekend starts now.
That's all I could do was yell and call 911.
A boat capsizes at the Cheatham Lock and Dam, and one of the fishermen on board is still missing. Good evening, everyone. I'm Erin Holt. Christine Medella has the evening off. Witnesses say the boat got too close to the dam and was pulled under. The search continues for Ben Shute tonight as News 2's Todd Dunn reports the other man in the boat was rescued.
There's a boat like about that size. See that little boat out there? It's a boat about that size. Two guys in it. One had a life jacket on, one didn't. One with a life jacket on lived.
Dave Cunningham was fishing at the Cheatham Lock and Dam Saturday morning when he saw two men capsize their boat after getting too close to water being released from the dam.
I was over at casting and all of a sudden I heard a big boom. So I looked across. I thought it was a log coming through the floodgates. No, it wasn't a log. It was a boat just bouncing off the wall. It got too close. Undercurrents jerking him in. Couldn't get out. He tried to rib that motor up, pull himself out. It's too late. Pulled him under.
Cunningham says he called 911 and yelled to men fishing in a nearby boat who were able to pull one man from the water. The other never surfaced.
It's a 70-year-old male.
The Ashland City Fire Department searched the water using cadaver dogs.
We've had dogs from Stewart County, our cadaver dogs have been in, and they've made some progress.
The Army Corps of Engineers slowed the flow of water for 4 hours to assist divers who were searching for the missing man.
But they operate strictly off field. They'll tie themselves together and they'll do a search pattern, and it's mainly off of, they do have some underwater cameras, but the visibility is limited.
If the divers aren't able to locate the missing man, officials will periodically search the riverbanks until they can locate his body. In Ashland City, Todd Dunn, News 2.
Turns to heartbreak for fans of the U.S. soccer team. World Cup watchers crowded into the Tin Roof on Demumbrian to watch today's game. The U.S. ended up losing to Ghana in overtime, but fans say it was good to get together and support their team on the world stage.
I love the country camaraderie. I love that, we all want to be here supporting the U.S. I mean, we're a great country. We have a lot to offer. I mean, I'm glad that we're all sitting here supporting.
We'll have full highlights from the game coming up in sports. Nashville is in the running to host World Cup games if the tournament comes to the U.S. in 2018 or 2022. There will be a free watch party on Sunday, July 11th at LP Field at 1:30 p.m. Anyone can go and watch the soccer game on large screens. Plans for a new mosque have divided Rutherford County. This week, someone ripped up the sign at the planned Islamic Center just southwest of Murfreesboro, the second sign vandalism in 6 months. In light of recent tensions, the Islamic Center of Rutherford County is holding an open house tonight. News 2's Joseph Pleasant is live tonight for us in Murfreesboro. Joseph? New tonight, a Clarksville police detective is under investigation after some questionable photos surfaced online. Those pictures show people posing with a police car that could be assigned to Detective Vincent Duke and police-issued weapons. The photos have since been removed. No action has been taken against Duke. Some scary moments in one Smyrna neighborhood today as the thunderstorm and strong winds brought down several trees. It happened around 2 o'clock this afternoon on Ashmont Lane. 2 trees fell down on one property and another was knocked down just down the street. No one was hurt.
Now, your News 2 Storm Tracker forecast.
The storms from the early afternoon have, for the most part, fizzled. We're watching a couple of isolated showers south of Centerville, a couple of small showers down around Lynchburg, but the bigger storms in southern Wayne County and southern Hardin County between Savannah and off to the south of Waynesboro around Cromwell Crossroads. Live look in Nashville, we're mostly sunny. And we're heating back up, 89 degrees. Across the rest of the mid-state, temperatures near 90 or just below 90. Of course, the rain from earlier this afternoon did cool us off, but only temporarily. We'll be in the upper 80s next hour, then falling back into the mid-80s as we head towards sunset just after 8 p.m. Can't rule out an isolated shower, but it looks like most of us will stay dry through the rest of the afternoon. We'll have your full forecast in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Justin. We'll see you then. If you're driving on Interstate 24 in southeast Davidson County this weekend, get ready for some delays. Lanes are shut down in both directions of I-24 as crews repair several bridges between mile marker 57 and 59. Here's a live look at traffic. Slow going in that area right now. Crews are working on the bridges that cross over Haywood Lane, Mill Creek, and Bell Road. All lanes will be back open, though, by the Monday morning commute.
Well, focused on 2010, and I'll make a decision about 2012 early next year.
The man some see as the future president of the United States, Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty, drew quite a crowd to the Nashville Convention Center. The annual Tennessee Republican Party Statesman's Dinner had its biggest turnout in a decade last night. Around 1,400 guests attended the fundraiser. With important races just months away, the GOP hopes to put candidates in the governor's seat and key legislative and congressional spots that are up for grabs. Tennessee Senators Bob Corker and Lamar Alexander were also on hand. Senator Alexander is not happy with the new financial reform bill just passed on Capitol Hill.
Seems like every time the Democratic crowd in Washington that's running the country right now does something, it's fewer jobs. I mean, the health care bill taxes investors and job creators. That's fewer jobs. The financial regulation bill makes credit hard to get. That's fewer jobs.
Senator Corker talked about President Obama picking General David Petraeus to replace General Stanley McChrystal to lead the U.S. effort in Afghanistan.
Anytime you have controversy, it's a great time to reassess where you are. So I think something very, very good is going to come out of this.
The event raised about $650,000. A raccoon manages to plunge downtown Memphis into the dark for hours. Plus, a tropical storm is bearing down on the Gulf, but will it affect cleanup from the oil spill? Those stories are coming up. Tropical storm Alex is gaining strength in the Gulf of Mexico, coming dangerously close to the oil spill. Here's where it's located right now. It's in the Western Caribbean, getting ready to cross over the Yucatan Peninsula. Experts say it should miss the damaged well, but with more oil spilling into the water every minute, just the wind from the storm could be enough to make the disaster worse. ABC's John Hendren has the latest. Downtown Memphis was in the dark for almost 5 hours early Thursday into Friday, thanks to a raccoon. Utility officials say the determined raccoon climbed more than 30 feet over barriers meant to keep animals out, and then managed to short-circuit a switch on a substation. About 8,000 customers were without power, including 2 hospitals. Okay, it seems like just when we stop complaining about how cold it is outside, then we start complaining about how hot it is, but it seems like we really could use a little bit of a break.
We've heard those complaints for about 40 days. That's how long we've had above average temperatures. Finally, some heat relief on the way. Won't get here, though, until Wednesday.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you back at 10 o'clock.